50 years ago tonight, the Ipswich community was in a state of deep shock. A series of huge blasts had ripped through a local coal mine, killing more than a dozen men. It still ranks as one of Australia's worst mining disasters. Max Futcher reports.
At about 2:45 this morning, 3 shattering explosions rocked the Box Flat colliery.
Box Flat was one of Australia's newest and deepest mines, opened to feed the furnaces of the neighbouring Swanbank power station. That morning, 6 kilometres away, reporter John Knox had just climbed out of bed to get ready for the dawn shift.
I felt something. I sort of felt and heard it. It was a combination of both, through the feet. It was boom, boom.
The afternoon before, a small fire had spontaneously erupted deep in the No. 5 mine. Attempts during the night to put it out proved fruitless. Eventually, a 14-strong team would try to attack it from the interconnected No. 7 mine, but gas and coal dust had built up to a critical level.
This is the entrance to No. 7 shaft. The force of the explosion is self-evident. A huge gaping hole.
Alan Berlin might have died had he not been told to take a break.
I was looking out and the whole paddock was on fire. 3
men above ground at the entrance to the No. 5 shaft would also perish.
William Ray, R-A-E, Drysdale, Kenneth Frank Cobbin, C-O-B-B-I-N, Walter Benjamin Williams. They're the 3 known to have been killed, bodies of which have been recovered.
John Knox was the first reporter on the scene, witness to a day of intense drama. Eventually, it would be decided no one could have survived.
When the decision was made to abandon all hope and fill the tunnel in, that's when the realisation of the whole day sunk in.
And we gather now, O Lord, that we might pay our respects, that we might pay our tribute, that we might remember their families.
When another miner died of his injuries a year later, the death toll would stand at 18. In Ipswich, if a family didn't have someone working underground, they knew someone who did.
For the community of Ipswich and immediate surrounds, it was a real kick in the guts. We all felt it, and we were all terribly, terribly sad about it.
Box Flat would eventually close in 1987, unable to compete with cheaper open-cut coal.
It's a part of coal mining, but yeah, again, it's always in everybody's mind. We'd never forget it.
In 1997, a fitting memorial to the victims would be erected on the site, a gravestone and permanent reminder of the dangers of working underground.